wasn't. I just forgot to do something. Anyways. Hi! Guys? Sorry, I'm gonna move my microphone. It's gonna ear-rape you for a second. Hi! Ah! Fell back in my chair. Maybe I should lower my chair. Hold on. So that I don't start hitting the light Yagami again. Or not light Yagami, the L pose again. All the way down. I went, ah, fuck. I'm sorry if that hurts your ears. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. I went all the way down. Something happened when you move it. It's an improvement. I didn't do anything, though. I didn't do anything, though. I didn't change any settings. I can't lie to you. No settings were changed. Alright. Doing absolutely nothing. I win and I lose by doing absolutely nothing. Ah, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Hi. What's going on, gamers? What's happening? What's the move? What's the freaking move? How are we doing? How are we doing? What's the freaking move? How's it going? How's it hanging? It's a phase, Lou? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's not a phase. It's not. I promise. I've been awake since 2 a.m. That's kind of real. I think I went to bed last night at like 4 in the morning. It's either 3 or 4 or something like that because I stayed up working and doing stuff. And I'm gonna have to keep staying up and working and doing stuff. But you know what? You know what? We persevere. We persevere, baby. We persevere. Not only do we persevere, but we have White Monster to get us through the day as well. Can I get an amen for White Monster? Can I get it? Can I get a hallelujah? Welcome, I'm Joe to the PMC. I'm glad that you feel the same way about White Monster that I do. I'm really glad. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Your first job is to go to Iraq. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Did we try the refraction railway? No, because I don't think I'm allowed to do it. I'm not allowed to do the refraction railway. This is the thing. I was discussing this with some friends of mine. I was discussing this game with some friends of mine. I was discussing it and I was like, you know what? This game kind of pisses me off that you can't farm until you finish all of the story. I know I am a very small amount of players and stuff here. I'm a small minority of players, but you should still be able to farm and stuff if you haven't finished the story. It's kind of retarded, I can't lie. It's kind of retarded. You can farm. Railway is too hard to farm? Well, I guess you can do mirror dungeons. It's not farming Lameo. Whatever, you get my point. I can't do the other thing that they want me to do either. What I mean, like, it's one-time rewards? Oh. Well, that's what, okay, that's what I meant. Not farming, I'm sorry. You can't do any events unless you're completely caught up on the story, and I think that's kind of retarded. I think they should allow you to just do the thing, and who cares if you get spoiled? That's on you. Just skip the story. I think that's really dumb. I do. I think it's really dumb. If it's gated because of, like, if it's gated because of your progress and your progression, that's kind of dumb. Or that's whatever, but it's still kind of dumb. Arknight's event was open to everyone. Well, yeah, but that's one out of how many? I wasn't able to do spring cultivation. You don't need to play this story. They have to make another stage or something doesn't spoil? Who cares? Who cares? In my personal opinion, I think that's kind of dumb. No, they don't. They don't have to. You can go and... Listen, hot take. If you don't know the context, it's not spoilers. Spring cultivation is still there. No, it's fucking not! Are you retarded? Where? I don't see it. The story when you get to it is still there. That's not what I meant. I meant like the rewards and stuff. Cultivation itself is still an intervallo? I see. Okay, so my point is here. My point is here that you should still be able to gain the event rewards. Which you can, but you can get it a lot slower. Which I think is really dumb. Because I do want to complete the events and stuff, but they're like... I think you overestimate the amount of rewards you get from the story. You get much more for mirror dungeon runs. I wasn't talking about that, though. I wasn't talking about that. You get the points from doing the events. 24 whole months of rabbit suffering. Thank you. Has it really been 2 years? Damn. I am so old. I am the oldest streamer ever. I am the oldest streamer ever. Wow. You get points from Mirror Dungeon too? Well, yeah, but still. You should also be able to get points from doing, like, other stuff. Whatever. You guys are wrong and I'm right. And that's final. You guys are wrong and I'm right, and that's final. Did you see the new IDs? No. I haven't seen anything. Do you mean Goat Quixote? Okay, wait. I think I saw the new Hey Show ID for Don Quixote because she's so cute. She's so adorable. She's so, like, cute. Yeah, here she is! Look, she's so cute! Aww. The creature. She's so creature. Look at her. She's so cute. She is actually she's so adorable. I love Don Quixote. Don Quixote! She's so cute! She's so cute. This is unironically maybe the cutest ID of her. I kind of don't like that it becomes really intimidating, but I think you can keep the art as this one. They should make a moving version of this one because this is the superior art. I don't care if this one has aura. This one is cuter. This one is so cute. This one is so, so, so cute. I don't really care about Heathcliff. I don't really care, honestly. Sorry. I don't really care. I like Goat though. She's really cute. Love Cockcliff? Well, his cock isn't even out, so I don't know what you're talking about. Is it because he doesn't even look like a chicken? Fuck Heathcliff? See, I didn't say fuck Heathcliff. I just said that I didn't like that particular card. I don't dislike Heathcliff, but I like other sitters better. I'm still sticking by my ranking of Faust #1 and Sinclair #2. Dude, apparently that's super controversial. Apparently having Faust and Sinclair as your first favorite picks as Sinner is super controversial. And I'm okay with that. If you don't understand Faust, that's because you're not smart enough. And that's not my problem. If you don't understand Faust's grind set, that's not my problem. That's on you. More Faust for me. If you don't understand the Sinclair grind set, that's your problem, not mine. Hashtag suck my big fat emo nut. That'll change over time, but that's fine for now. Listen, I'm stuck with Sinclair. I'm stuck with Sinclair. I love Sinclair. I don't care if he's a cookie cutter, basic ass bitch boy twink. That's why I like him. That's why I like him. I like him because he's so pathetic. The Sinclair agenda will continue. For Thanksgiving this year, we're stuffing Sinclair. Yeah, I was telling some people that my #2 was, you just want to fix him? No, I don't. I don't want to fix Sinclair. No, the fuck I do not. I do not want to fix Sinclair. I thought we have established. I want to see him cry. I want to see him quiver and wail. Yeah, Cromer's soul lives on in me. I picked up this game and Cromer's soul went into my body. I want to see him cry. No, because honestly, I get it. Like, I get it. It makes sense when you think about it. It makes so much sense. I think, I don't know. I did a tier list, but I don't remember where I put it on my computer. But I think Faust is number 1, Sinclair is number 2. Honestly, can I say something really crazy? Can I say something super crazy? Can I say something really crazy if you promise you won't hate me? Hey Ron, 3rd. Hey Ron, the bus driver. That's my goat. That's my girl. I love her. I love her. I don't care. I don't care if I'm controversial. I don't care. I'm speaking straight facts. I've never spoken anything but straight facts. You guys might hate me for my opinion. Whatever. I don't care. You hate Donkey? I don't hate Donkey. I actually think I was gonna put her 4th. I would say Donkey 4th. Yisong 5th. Ishmael 6th. And the rest of them, it's kind of like, whatever. I like Rodion and I like Ryoshu. But I don't feel like I know enough about them yet. You know? It's okay to be wrong. Well, it's a good thing that I'm never wrong. It's a really good thing that I'm never wrong. Half a year since the LIMBUS streams began, yeah. Can you believe that? I really like Yisong's character. It's just that I like Faust and Sinclair more. I just like Faust and Sinclair more. Can I say something also kind of crazy? Can I say also something kind of crazy? I don't understand the Honglu hype. I don't get it. He's Chinese man with long ponytail. I don't get it. Usually femboys I kind of hate, but Don Quixote is just so cute. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's how I feel about Don Quixote too. Yeah. You will? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. Like, his design just doesn't appeal to me. I just don't like his design. I don't fuck with his design all that heavy. I can't lie. I'm just not a big fan. You'll get to it. You'll get to it when you get it to it, Lou. I guess. I suppose so. I don't know. Everyone just ranks him so high. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Limbus Heathcliff is nothing like his book version, and that makes me like him more. I also don't know anything about Heathcliff. Honestly, I just kind of don't like males. Which is crazy. Because I have Sinclair as my 2nd favorite sinner, but also, he's kind of a girl. Sinclair is a girl, basically, so I don't know. I think that counts. I also like Yisung because in my brain, he's also a girl. He's the closest male besides Sinclair to a girl. I am incredibly, so yeah, Sinclair's my favorite doormat, yeah. I like Gregor too. Gregor's pretty cool. Gregor can come to the girls only tea party. Gregor is allowed. But I like Audis the least out of all the girls because she's the most like a boy. she's a boy. I gotta be super honest. I just like the other characters more. Audis is cool. Audis is cool. I don't think I actively dislike any of them. It's just that I like Faust and Sinclair the most. Must respect diverse and differing tastes. No, we don't. I have the objectively correct sinner tier list. I have the objectively correct sinner tier list. It's that simple. It's that simple. All right, let's get on to the fucking story. Let's get on to the freaking story. How about it? How about it? Okay, I'm trying to remember which one I was on. I genuinely do not remember. Tomboy hate? See, I don't hate tomboys, but they're also not my favorite, like, trope. Like, I don't hate tomboys or anything, but they're not my favorite trope. Maybe it's because I am a tomboy in real life, I think. Maybe that's why I don't really fuck with tomboys. I don't know. Subbed and antied? Oh, man. Oh, shucks. No. Who hates herself? I do hate myself. That's a good point. 2 before? That's what I was thinking. Well, wait. Oh, wait. Okay, 1, 2. So it would have been right here. Mr. Pilot 2. Pontius Pilot. Will we be sacrificial lambs to the Roman Empire? Let's find out. 'Tis injustice that thou hast left me out of thine iced cream jaunt. It tasted like fish. Not worth the walk. Maybe they put ground mermaid in there. Ground mermaid? This ice cream? Boy, I'm nervous. What an audience, huh? I forgot how to voice act, by the way, so don't get mad at me. I low-key have not drinking water in 3 days, so if I don't sound great, don't be mad at me. Low-key, I have not had a single drop of... You know what? You know what? Actually, I lied. I have had water. I have had water. Because Monster Energy and soda have water. If our bodies are like 80% water, then realistically, having something that is also mostly water is probably fine enough, right? You guys see where I'm going with this? You guys see where I'm going with this? Your kidneys must hate you? Bold of you to assume I have those. They love me, dude. My kidneys love Monster Energy. Why would they keep demanding Monster Energy if they didn't like it? All right. TOST 00 the OOF. Because that's trend, it probably counts. That's true. That's true. I'm actually drinking a 7-Up right now. I'm drinking a Shirley Temple 7-Up. And that's red, so I think that counts too. I'm sorry? I think I gave him a southern accent. Sinclair. Talk. SFS. Hold on. It just... Ew! I got snot all over my face. Not just like rocketed all over my face, dude. Ew. Calamari, why'd you say that? You're a disgusting pervert. Fuck you. I hope you die. Sorry, my bad. Said that. Sorry about that. Ugh. Or suffer the obliteration of forehead. Sorry. I appreciate you translating it. I feel a bit better. She reminded me a lot of our LCC before team director just now. How do I do his voice? How do I do his voice?
Must be a hell of a boss. Oh.
Where do I begin? It took us a hot minute to pinpoint the location of the Lobotomy Corps branch using the Golden Bow, actually. Me and my teammates, we ran a pretty tight ship. But the Twin Hook pirates of Eucor Backstreets caught wind of us sniffing around.
Listen here, lad. This be the cheapest bottle of oil in all the Great Lake, I tell ye.
If they're at the Great Lakes, does that mean that Chicago is nearby? Do you think the city is just Chicago? Because I think that's probably realistic. I only just recently found out that Cabrini Green is a real place. I thought they made that up for Candyman. I thought they made up O-Block for Candyman. I thought that was fake. I didn't realize it was real. Chicago is on a different wing. Alright.
Listen here, lad. This be the cheapest bottle of oil in all the Great Lake, I tell ye.
Eh? What? How? That's ridiculous. Y'all are telling me that this whale oil of dubious origin is worth how much? Wait, yeah, no wonder. You pretty much antagonized them to their faces. Well, alright, in my defense, those fellers were about to rob us blind.
I mean, couldn't you just paid a bit of money for some kind of intel, though?
Well, anyway.
Damn, he just completely avoided that.
After a thorough search, we identified the exact location of the Lobotomy Corps branch within the Golden Bow. Did you find the Golden Bow? Yup, saw that fabled golden light too. Too bright yet not too bright, was it? I had to see it with my own two eyes to understand what that meant. Boy, what an incredibly incandescent glow that was, even from deep within the Lobotomy Corps branch ship. Observation? Check. Confirmation? Check. All what we had left to do on the docket was the report. Oh, our job, by the way, was advanced reconnaissance to confirm the presence of a golden bow. They say that plenty of advanced reconnaissance teams encounter abnormalities or get wiped out in the process. We were about to make our return journey, considering the mission a resounding success, when...
Those pirates followed you guys there, eh?
Team leader Haru assured us that nothing was out of the ordinary, and that these, interruptions by opposing parties happened all at the same time. Ew. Giant booger just came out of my fucking throat. Go Minasai. I've had that one stuck in there all day. I'm so glad that it finally fucking loosened it up. Spit it out. Ew. Okay. Oh, damn. Uh-huh. Dude, something might be wrong with my immune system. But you know what? Hashtag, not my fault. Hashtag, not my issue. Not my immune system, not my issue. Fine. Alright, I got distracted and I felt my hair on my neck and now I need to get it up off my hair. Alright, I got one. Drinking some water would help with that? Well, I have been drinking water. You're right, it isn't very immune of my system. Actually, it's quite immune, I must say. Alright. Go. I don't know. Sometimes I think about it and I might be autistic. Not the moldy one, right? I don't know. I'm just specific about my water. I would drink more water if I wasn't such a fucking prissy bitch about water. Unfortunately, I'm a prissy bitch about water. Alright. Oh shit, sorry, I hit my microphone. Team leader Haru assured us that nothing was out of the ordinary and that these, interruptions by opposing parties happened all the time. But, so, I don't really care what you're doing all the way out here on this creepy ship, but this gentleman here was rather curious about what business you guys were up to. So I tagged along. No objections. She's fine shit, low-key. I need to crack. I cannot lie to you guys. We should let her go just because she's... We should let her go because she's pretty. Pilot's face turned pale with fear for the first time since he started recounting this story. That's when I heard a weapon slip out of our team leader's hand and onto the ground. Our team leader's an experienced field agent with a decorated track record. I've never seen her just give up like that. She ain't the kind to be so easily rattled. So I turned to look at her. The look on her face was... I say, that was a look of resignation. Would I be correct in assuming that she had something to say at that moment? Mission failed. Verbatim. I think I read this before. Who'd she see to immediately give up like that? An officer from the middle shouldn't be here. Again, verbatim. I'm guessing the guy had, like, a huge fancy tattoo that glowed purple. Huh? How'd you know? That was the very first thing I noticed about him, actually. That weird-looking purple glowing tattoo. Still, I thought that maybe, just maybe, we had a shot. We're Unit 3, after all. We're no slouches. And we had some impressive names with us.
You didn't.
And I don't recall much more after that. When I came to, I was on the floor, face down. At first, I thought I'd gone deaf and I couldn't hear a thing. You know, when a bomb goes off right next to you and your ear starts ringing and all? Thought I'd burst my eardrums. That wasn't it. No, sir. It was my team. Shouting and screaming and shouting and screaming. All of it combined into some kind of incomprehensible cacophony. I just couldn't register that at first.
That's terrifying.
Once I recognized that, I also noticed a deep rumbling, echoing underneath all that.
Ah! The sphere that kills you!
A bizarre, terrible rumbling that sounded like it was echoing from a place far away from the branch. Bizarre rumbling. Yes, ma'am. It was almost like a distant explosion, and it seemed like others were picking up on that odd noise too. Pirates suddenly started acting all nervous. Even the big brother from the middle was rattled. They all called him Big Brother. Did you hear that right? I guess there really was a big fish looking out for the pirates. Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear, they called him Big Brother. I wonder how those fools are doing nowadays.
Like, only the high value hostages. We're leaving now. That right there is one of the 5 calamities. We have to book it before that thing gets here. We're all dead meat if we don't.
So it really is the evil big sphere that kills you. One last thing I remember is our team leader. Right before I lost consciousness, the team leader, she stuck her employee card in my chest. Pirates weren't looking. Back then, I didn't understand what she was doing. Now that I had some time to think about it. Did that so I'll look more valuable. So they'll take me hostage instead of leaving me to die. Me, who's just a rookie.
Summarize. Every LCCB agent was either injured or unconscious. Middle got involved out of nowhere. And there was this calamity that even the middle bloke was scared of.
Can you give us the coordinates to the lobotomy corp branch, Mr. Pilot?
Of course.
Ah! I swap between accents, they're pretty okay. I can't lie. Big fish? It's the big sphere that kills you. Geez, I wonder if it was the white whale. I wonder. It could possibly be true. Tyler produced a piece of paper that had been folded over many times and handed it over to Faust. It's all right there, ma'am. Down to every last bit of detail you'll need. I hid it from them to the best of my abilities. I'm glad that I was able to complete my mission at least. You ever get so awestruck by the beauty of a character that you just sit there in complete reverence? I love Faust so much. I love her so much. I love white-haired anime girls. Every stream, die. That one Ryoshu ID. Raw, no question? True. Let me think. 3 kids. 3 kids. House on the end of a cul-de-sac. Golden retriever dog. No questions. Living out the rest of my life in peace and happiness. No questions. Watching each other grow old. No questions. Wait. That calamity. Was there anything else about it that stood out? There's got to be more. Pale. It was white. An off-white color like anything I'd ever laid my eyes on before. It was towering and pallid. And that rumbling. I'm sure I've heard of it before. Right. It reminded me of U-Corp's singularity. That rumbling sounded a lot like them tuning forks when they combine stuff together. Yeah. Almost there. What the fuck does she mean by that? What the fuck does she mean by that? Let me tag along with y'all. I could be your guide in the lobotomy court branch. Indeed. This was to be a joint operation with the LCCB, where they were supposed to accompany us to the lobotomy court branch. What is your decision, Dante?
Tell him that while I appreciate his offer, I decline. People like that get involved with us often don't make it out in one piece. Aye. Oi, we just saved your life. Might show some gratitude. Thank you?
Mr. Pilot, please remain on standby until the after team arrives. Then return to your base and report your findings.
Well, they declined, huh? Stories were true. I don't hear nothing but the ticking of the clock. Executive manager, in their endless generosity, has also deemed to thank you for your offer. Remember that as you return. Geez, I love Pilot as a character. I hope he doesn't go bald. Or die. That would really suck. Alright. Well then, best of luck to y'all. That's all I needed. Bye. Ishmael was the first to leave the room. Well, this meeting was pretty short-lived. 22nd Pilot? Dude, we finally found him. But say hello to Suede for us, will ya? Is it Soud? I keep saying Suede. Her name is Soud. Soud? 22 of them this time? Pilot was the 22nd one. Alright. Let's say hello to say Soud for us, will ya? And please tell her that I'm thankful for what she did for us back then. I couldn't bring myself to tell her even that. I'll be sure to tell her that. You have endured well despite the tribulations, pilot.
Oh, Yi-sung. How kind of you.
It appeared to me that he deserved such words.
Oh, he's so cute. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Never get attached. Everyone always dies. Never get attached. Never get attached. I'm so sorry, pilot. You're so precious and I love you. And I'm headcanoning a story for you right now as we speak. I'm giving him a backstory in my head. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. I can't get attached. Fuck my stupid city life, dude. Fuck my stupid manager life. It's so over. It's so over. Flags have waved. Yeah, it's over. But I will enjoy him for the time that he is here. I want to see my team again. They were all so kind to me. Me being the rookie of the team and all. Oh, Sinclair. Oh, my baby. Sinclair, Sinclair, Sinclair. Oh, Sinclair. Oh, Sinclair. I kind of like Pilot and for the same reasons that I like Sinclair. Maybe there are survivors at the Lobotomy Court branch. Oh, he's so cute. Hi, Pilot. Burr, 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 burr. Don Quixote always fucking doing something as per usual. Yi-sung standing there, aura farming, Gregor being chill as usual. Pilot's eyes, which had been welling up for a while, eventually broke like a dam. Tears flowed down to his cheeks.
We shall bring them home. You have my word. And mine too. We won't fail again. Damn. I love Ishmael. I love you, Ishmael. I love you so much. This is low-key my wife. This is my wife. They're kind of all of my wife. I really like Ishmael and her Canto. She's so cool. She's so aura. She's so mean and evil, and I love her. She's so, like, perturbed. She's so great. Look at her. Look at her beautiful red hair. She's so pretty.
I have examined the variable coordinates Mr. Pilot has provided us.
What exactly are variable coordinates?
Ships beyond a certain magnitude, like our Lobotomy Corp branch or the Marlin Port, receive partial laws of the Great Lake in an encrypted form from U-Corp. U-Corp holds a strict monopoly on the intel regarding the laws of the lake within the nest. Of course, the vessels that receive that intel pay various prices for that privilege. They use that partial information to calculate at which location their vessels must be during which specific period to ensure a safe voyage, and finalize it into a standardized form known as variable coordinates. Port ships often send out their coordinates to other vessels, as they want to host as many guests as possible, but the vessels that prioritize privacy and secrecy, like the former L-Corp branch in question, will never do so. So, the Lobotomy Corp branch we're looking for is kind of like a treasure ship, huh? And there's gotta be a black market out there for people willing to pay big money for its coordinates. Impressive deduction. Also, unlike normal coordinates, variable coordinates are composed of lengthy and encrypted codes. Therefore, vessels sailing all across the Great Lake start by entering their variable coordinates of their destination. Based on that information, said vessels will follow a certain route charted via the automated navigation system that periodically confirms the location of their destination.
Wow, that's a lot of big words. So basically, if we enter the information we got from Mr. Pilot here, we can somehow find our way to the Lobotomy Corp branch?
It's useless in the waters of the outskirts beyond the borders of U-Corp. Indeed, but the Lobotomy Corp branch is within U-Corp's borders. We will have no trouble analyzing the vessel's travel patterns as long as we have its variable coordinates.
Gotcha. Then let's get a move on.
Yi-sung and Sinclair nodded with determination while the other sinners followed suit and hurried off. Though I didn't catch a clear view, I think Ishmael nodded too. Yay! Ishmael! Yay! Radia's already thinking about money. Her greed thickens me.
The greed spoken of in the Bible. The greed spoken of in the Bible. I do quite like Ishmael in her own canto. She's kind of goated. She's very cool. I like her a lot. Yeah, the fish pea. Woo! Something here is fishy. Get it? Shine a lot in their own cantos. They really do. My bad, I burped. We made our way past the mountains of shipping containers and back to where we first docked. Oh my god, Kieran! Hi! Hi, Kieran! Hi! Mwah, 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 mwah. Hi, Kieran! Hi! I saw Virgilius and Kieran on a bench watching us approach. The latter of the two was clearly suffering from crushing boredom.
Kieran ate ice cream. It was cold but disappeared fast. Did it not have the putrid scent of the sea? Putrid? Kieran doesn't know what that means. 'Tis a flavor not unlike licking a fish. Blonde girl likes fish. Funny tastes. Kieran, shudder.
Something's happened by the looks on your faces. Explain.
Allow me to explain. Upon our arrival at the promised location...
That isn't none of my concern. I only want to know what intel you have learned. Make it short. Damn, why does he beef with Don Quixote so much? Why does he beef with her? She's so cute. Funny that Kieran is an adult. She's kind of like me. That's why I like Kieran so much. Because I look like I'm 9 years old. But I am totally not in my mid-20s. I promise. I pinky promise.
We know where the Golden Bough is. It's in a lobotomy curt branch in the middle of the Great Lake. We know where the lobotomy... I'm Ishmael. Come on.
I'm trying to fucking... I don't know.
We know where the Golden Bough is. It's in a lobotomy court branch in the middle of the Great Lake. There we go.
Of course it's a lobotomy court branch. Did you learn anything else?
We obtained its variable coordinates.
He's like, damn, these bitches are so fucking retarded. I know what you're about to say. That's it? That's all you got? Or something? But just listen to the trouble we went through. Oh, that's good enough. Almost makes me want to applaud you all.
Oh my.
Virgilius, there was... I know exactly what you're about to tell me. I will deal with it. Stay out of this. What? Uh-oh! She's in trouble! She's so in trouble! You look impatient, Ishmael. See that our earlier consultation did not ease your anxiety.
Of course not. I don't even know what's happening with my mission. We're wading blindly through a misty sea. Here we are shoving our noses in everything, everywhere. It's driving me up the wall.
Relax. You must know that no path is ever direct in the Great Lake. I did not expect this much lack of patience from someone who has spent most of her life here. And I assume that the mess you've left the manager's shoulder in is also a consequence of your impatience. Uh-oh.
That's...
Oh, clearly an unintentional mistake. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be sitting before me with your throat intact! Why? He's so scary. He's so scary. Okay. Okay. Whatever, man. Why did... Okay. Faust just fucking appears to say nothing. Yeah, he's got the belt. He said, get the fuck over here. You're getting the shoe. Why do you fail to look further, Ishmael? By now you must have realized that what awaits you at the end of this journey, that contract clause you're so impatient about, is bound to make an appearance as long as you follow the manager's peculiar misadventures.
I like that, Pierce.
Your combative attitude against the manager will only delay that inevitability.
It happened 4 times. That's not a very big sample.
Well, I'm good at reading how these things usually flow.
If you're so sure about it, then fine. I won't let frustration get the better of me. I won't step out of line. Ishmael, what happened, happened. You will still have to write up a form explaining your actions and the circumstances surrounding them. Gladly. As long as the guide is right.
Have you bought us any ice cream by any? Damn, his bitch ass is so. No! Damn, he said, use your own damn money. He said Limbus Company has the damn budget for ice cream. He said your Canto was the last one. Get off your ass and get a job, bum. Just want some ice cream? Too bad. He's so sad. Bother not. I was merely curious of the famed ice cream of the Marlin port. I shall board the busboat post-haste. Damn, he is so sad. We might have to redo his Canto so he'll be happy again.
I appreciate the effort, Isang.
Your appreciation is more than enough. He's not gonna answer me anyway, but what were you two up to?
Dante is asking a meaningless question.
Don't let them rub off on you, Dante. What, was I actually supposed to bring a tub of whale ice cream for everyone? Jesus Christ.
They actually updated his Canto to make it even less grindy? Wait, really? Literally last week? Are you dead ass? Are you serious? How many stages did it go to being? Really? The patch notes? Well, I guess it's not all bad because I still got the extra lunacy from playing it. But I'm glad that they updated it. You can just skip the filler now. Oh, you can? Wow, that's a big improvement. That's a huge improvement. You don't get the rewards though? Oh, I see, I see. All right, finally. Actually, speaking of that, how far into this are we? 15 out of 36. We're almost halfway through, chat. Almost halfway through. Trader 5 is gone now? Dude, that's so funny, actually. Dude, Trader 5 was my favorite stage. I can't believe they removed that one. Dude, me and Trader 5 were, like, tight. I love Trader 5.
So, Ishmael, this lobotomy court branch is still a ways away. Why don't you rest up for a bit while you can? That's what we always do anyway. Or at least let me take the next shift. I've done my fair share of night watches.
Trigger's yawn betrayed his confidence. Ishmael didn't care. She wasn't going to move from her station anyway. Ishmael looked like she was waiting for something to happen. Maybe she was deathly afraid of something. She did not, even for a second, leave the telescope, courtesy of Rain most likely, installed modified Mistopheles.
That's a good attitude, Swabby. It has been my long-held belief that letting your guard down is to let your comrades.
I asked Audis her thoughts out of curiosity, but she simply replied that Virgilius had already acted upon the matter. If the executive manager would not take action, then that was that. She also explained that while she would not hesitate to clash with Ishmael again should the need arise, she would not continue this pointless tussle that had only lowered the team's morale.
I guess that's good enough. We're in the middle of a lake. As long as we stick to the laws of the Great Lake, I don't see us getting... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
There! Ahead!
Ishmael suddenly got up and hurried into the cabins as though she had noticed something through the telescope. Attacked by anything. Up ahead.
Time to drift again, redhead.
It's too late to change course. That trick won't help us here. They went through the trouble of hiding themselves in an artificial fog of war. We're obviously their target.
It's a matter of time before they catch up with this ship now that they know our location. Deal with them as you will.
Manager, permit us to board their ship.
Are you sure that boarding their ship is the best course of action if we want to save our ship?
According to my experience, yes.
Okay. I'll leave it to you then.
I hope you'll continue to make wise choices like that. I sighed with relief, as she seemed to be going along with me for now. With that, I took a few steps behind the other sinners and watched her. We'll hook their ship with harpoons, force them into a melee range. Somebody grab the helm and we'll turn it on my signal.
I like her little, frustrated face. Huh. Then someone should be on standby, ready to shut the engine off at that moment. Hey, you! Bring some extra rope. You! Wait for her signal outside the wheelhouse. Or inside the wheelhouse, my bad. Ishmael's explanations were rapid and confident. Otis nodded along affirmatively. The other sinners were quick to follow their instructions. Watching Ishmael throw her razor-sharp harpoon towards the pirate ship, I started to feel something was off. There they were, the sinners, working so well together like clockwork. But underneath all that, maybe all that mattered to them was their own goals. I was wondering if all the times I've spent thinking, hoping, and contemplating about our futures together were pointless. This thought lingered for a while in my head. Oh, Dante wants friendship. I also kind of wish for friendship. The power of friendship is palpable. I love the power of friendship. Oh my god, hi Ishmael! Hi! You're so cute. Alright, let's go. Hashtag win rate. Finally, I can talk to you guys. I do really like Ishmael in this canto a lot. She hasn't really done much of anything in any of the other cantos, from my knowledge. But I do really like her in this one. She has a lot of character. I'm a really big fan of Tsundere bosses. At least he has Yi-song. Eh? Oh, he does have Yi-song. That is true. Yi-song is so wholesome. He's so much less depressed. I mean, he's still depressed, but he's less depressed. I think Ishmael actually just hates us. I don't want her to hate me. I like her. I mean, I like it when she hates me, but I want to be friends with her. Done with friendship too. They should all just be friends. They should all just be friends in the city. They should all just be friends. They should all just be friends. Nothing wrong with a little friendship in the city. God forbid you all have a drink and have a little bit of fun every once in a while. You know? God forbid. And the city might be pushing it. No. You know what? I have hope. Hope is on the horizon. Hope is on the horizon. There is fun and whimsy in the city. I know there is. There has to be. There has to be fun and whimsy in the city somewhere. Why don't... Chat, you have to be the change you want to see. You have to be the change that you want to see. There's just one guy that tried that. I don't know who you're referring to. Okay, Carmen. I don't know what a Carmen is. I don't know what a Carmen is. Don has all the whimsy in the city. That's true. That's true. Don Quixote does have all the whimsy in the city. What is a Carmen? Is that a character that we haven't come across yet? Satan? Well...
Reference to the other Project Moon games. Carmen San Diego? I thought so. You must play Lobotomy in Library of Ruina? I intend to at some point. I low-key want to play Lobotomy Corp more than I do Library of Ruina because I like management sims more than I like deck builders. I know a little bit about Lobotomy Corp and a little bit about Library of Ruina. But I don't really know the story or anything. I know about Love Town, but that's it. Crazy but respectable. It just looks more fun. I don't know. And also I like the art style. It's really cute. It seems I want to watch them all run around. Blob Corp is super jank but fun. I might hate myself playing it, but I still want to play it. Pirates 2, my favorite. Oh boy, anyone else really hyped to play Pirates 2? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Unrelenting in difficulty? I know that, like, it's one of those games that it actively fucks with, like, the player input and the UI and stuff. That's all I know, though. I think in one of the boss fights, the controls get completely reversed or something crazy like that. Pirates 2 is AAA slot? Bro, you just haven't played Pirates 2. It's not my fault that you can't experience peak because you can't handle the journey to the top. Everyone hates themselves playing Lobotomy Corp. Well, I usually hate myself anyways. I'm so edgy. I'm so edgy. Don't be afraid to start again from day one. See, I just wouldn't do that. I would just play the game and instantly min-max so I can just get the story. Then where's Pirates 3? Bro, they ran out of budget. Not everything that's popular is always not everything will be understood by the general populace. I keep fucking stuttering on my... I'm such an idiot. LobCorp failed its Kickstarter goal? That's fucked up. Fan-made Band-Aid for the memory leak that Lobotomy Corp has. Oh boy! I know that Magical Girl Don Quixote is from Lobotomy Corp. I know that. I know about the magical, the Queen of Hatred. Pirate 4 was ripped from Walmart servers. Okay, well what happened with Pirate 4 does not include Pirate 2. It's oozing style. I'll have to consider. Yeah. Holy shit, they're beating our fucking asses. Wait, what? What the fuck is going on? What the hell is going on, Loki? I'm not paying attention. God damn. See, this is what I meant. Pirate 2, peak. If you know how to read. I generally read everything. Generally. Win rate not winning. Hashtag not my problem. I'll just bring different units next. I low-key need to farm really badly. Like, my characters are kind of under-leveled, I feel like. Ishmael has special effects, by the way? Yes, I know. That's why I brought her. Marina basically spoils the Lobotomy's ending, so I want to play LobCorp. Oh, okay. Cool. I had a lot of people telling me just to skip playing Lobotomy Corporation and just go straight into Library of Ruina. I don't know. I like being difficult. I like being difficult and doing things the Lou channel way, which is making things hard for myself. Hi, Queen of Hatred. Shut up. You talk way too much. My sanity is gonna go way down. You crafty bastards! We're going to board your ship first! We've got places to be, things to do. Okay.
Now answer my question. Lie or flap your gums meaninglessly and we'll tear the lips off your mugs. Speak. Who sent you plonkers after us? Dude, plonker? Ooh, I'm scared. When Heathcliff calls you a plonker? Oh man. Terrifying. Hold on, I'm moving my microphone a little bit. Here we go. We can't let someone... Arr, I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate. Arr. We can't let someone who dared lay a finger on us. First mate leave in one piece. Your very breath brings shame to our syndicate. By Captain Hook's orders, you won't leave here alive. I can't do a pirate accent. I don't know what they sound like. Ain't that bloody marvelous? I like seeing a good camaraderie. So what I say about flapping your gums meaninglessly? Think your threats will rattle us? We're no tenderfoots, you stupid sons of bachelors. What a clingy bunch. Fuck, that wasn't Rodian's voice. What a clingy bunch.
We spared their first mate's life, and this is the thanks we get.
You think this is what Smee meant? That we'll regret it if we... No. Juvenile. That's not from shame. She is so mad. What is she so... What? Why is she so pissed off? She is so mad. What is your deal, Ishmael? Why are you so freaky, Ishmael? Freaky Ishmael. She's scary. She's scary when she's mad. She is literally, she's gonna crash out and she's going, listen. Like, I kind of am in love with it though. I kind of love that she's so angry. It's kind of beautiful. Gosh, what was I gonna say? We need to get Ishmael on 4chan. We need to get Ishmael, not even on 4chan really. We gotta get her on like the really obscure forums and stuff. And we gotta get her an M14. We need to get her a law enforcement agent that will groom her. And I think we'll see some really good results.
All of your mates lay dead, consumed, manipulated, and led into a meat grinder. Collective insanity of a madwoman. We're left in that endless void where the only sound is the beating of your heart.
Wait!
And when you realize that, art continues to beat as it is desperately, pathetically clinging on to life. Despite all that, that's when you'll feel true shame.
Wait. Looking at the sorry state of your boat, I can hazard ye have no clue what you're doing out here. Spare me and I'll tell you what you need to know. Bro, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. She's dead. Mace to the face. She's dead. This bitch is dead. Nothing to lose here, eh, lass? You won't have a problem if we put in a good word. If you kill me. Kill this bitch, Ishmael. Ishmael, put a mace through her fucking face, dude. Make that body unrecognizable. Do it! Am I getting dirty? Spare me and you just might sail this lake with you. God bless. Ishmael, amen. God bless, amen. Fish bless. Fish bless. Fish bless. Fish bless. I'm tired of listening to these inane, meaningless pleas. That was the last one, right? Let's get back to our ship. Fish
Fish bless! Fish bless! Fish bless! I love the fish!
The ship was as still as death. Its sails fluttered as a forlorn dance in the wind.
I love you, Fishbowl! I love you! I love you, Fishbowl! She's so cool when she's so angry. When she's mad, she's so cool. The fish! The fish! The fish! I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of her weird, freaky, angry vibes. Yeah, Ishmael, where'd you get that suspiciously military-grade automatic rifle from? And why are you heading to a grocery store? Why are you heading to a sail port? Why are you going there, dude?
Wasn't it weird how they seemed so certain that if we kept going this way, we'd run into some other huge disaster? It is nothing of note, manager. But it is but a byproduct of their firm belief in their advantage over us. I have observed an oddity, however. They have installed the numerous spikes on the lower side of their ship's hull. Are they not for ramming into other vessels? I have heard that such tactics were occasionally used in naval combat. They were installed far too low in the water to be useful as a means of ramming into another ship. It can be extrapolated from the metal's level of corrosion that the spikes concentrated on the keel of the boat have been installed recently. How did you see the keel of the boat? The water was clearer up close than it appeared from a distance. Maybe they were trying to stop something from climbing up to the ship. Can't imagine that any fish would swim blindly into the keel of a boat. They're not birds crashing into windows.
Maybe it was nothing. You know how superstitious pirates can be. What if it's like a good luck charm?
Ugh. Maybe we should have let assistant manager pilot tag along. Know anything about this, Frau Faust?
No pertinent information has been updated. The most we could do is ensure that we do not have a... The most we could do is ensure that we do not violate any laws of the Great Lake.
Thus continued our journey to the Lobotomy Corp branch with the variable coordinates pilot gave us. Paranoia of the unknown weighing heavily on our shoulders. Yay! After an indeterminate amount of time... Can I be honest with you guys for a second? There was a moment in time, and I still do this sometimes, where I remembered my left and my rights better when I say port and starboard instead of left and right. Genuine, and I mean that. I mean that genuinely. I was better at pointing out my lefts and my rights with port and starboard than I was saying left and right. I don't know, man. Something might be wrong with me. The directions? Yeah. Yeah, I got made to be a pirate. I gotta get on it. I gotta get on a ship. I crave treasure. I crave it. I crave booty. I get it. Might be normal sometimes, bro. I don't know. Sometimes I still do that in the car. I was driving with a friend the other day. We were all driving to Walmart. And they asked me left or right. And I replied with fucking starboard instead of... I replied with starboard. Because I'm fucking ill. I'm ill. I'm fucked up. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, born to sail. Forced to sit at my computer. Play LIMBUS COMPANY. Not forced, but you get the idea. Oh, man.
Otis, we will have to steer the ship port side.
What? Otis, who was looking out ahead from the bow of the ship, whipped around. Whatever Faust said just seemed to have hit her unexpectedly.
Hey, it hasn't been an hour since you told us that we'll all have to cross this zone in a straight line.
We are falling. We are falling short of our target speed. At our current rate, we will be struck by the next zone's waves as soon as we exit here.
Is that the damn law of this zone?
Indeed. Through our encounter with the pirates was rapidly resolved. We still fell behind schedule. The variable coordinates now point to a different route.
How much time are we going to have to waste here?
According to the variable coordinates, the necessary roundabout path will cost us 3 more days. 3 days? Oh my goodness! Aldous bites her lip with discontent before suddenly turning in my direction.
Executive Manager, I have a genius plan. A plan that will not only accelerate this operation, but also increase the chances of securing and rescuing the lives of the LCCB agents. If we were to waste 3 more days at sea, there is very little guarantee for their well-being. Well, what's the plan? We keep going forward. With that, Aldous slowly raised the acceleration lever. Hey, she didn't get permission to touch that! What? Are you nuts? We'll be sailing right into the waves, don't you know that? I know what the waves are, Swabby. I'm not as ignorant of the Great Lakes as you might think. You've had plenty of experience weathering and conquering waves as well, haven't you? Yeah, but that's because they were unavoidable. Because we lacked the information to take the roundabout path. I've never sailed knowingly into the waves before. But you still prevailed, didn't you? Damn, she got crazy. She's gonna freak it. And that was when you didn't have someone to bring you back. I say that this is well within our capabilities. Besides, there's the added benefit of accelerating our mission, and the higher possibility of rescuing that the executive manager and a few underlings wanted. It was clear to me that you, Ishmael, weren't so happy with how slow our progress has been. What is it? Did you suddenly gain a yearning for a 3-day sunbathing break? Buzzing? Weird mic effects? It might have been because... Am I still speaking pixels? It was probably because I accidentally hit my microphone. It's in a weird position. I can't explain to you what position it's in, but it's in a weird position. It's only like a few inches from my hand. It's intermittent? Intermittent. Probably because I just hit my microphone. If it's not doing it anymore, that was the only time. Probably alright. Instead of responding to Aldous' sarcastic remark, Ishmael squinted in the direction the boat was speeding in. The tides, the odor, the speed, the color. That lake over there is the blue whirling lake of murk and fish reek. I haven't suffered its waves before, but I know many ships that have. Many of which are now laying at the bottom of that lake. Bro, they are literally the Edmund Fitzgerald. The gales of the Great Lakes have come early. Did it again for a second? What the fuck? It always does this. It always does this, dude. I don't know. Reseat the DAC cable? I don't know what a DAC is. Hold on. Hello? You use your Scarlet Solo? I don't have a Scarlet Solo! I have a Scarlet Focusrite 2i. I have a Focusrite 2i2. I don't have a Solo. Hi. It's an audio interface. I don't know what a DAC is. I always just call it an audio interface. When you guys say DAC, I get confused. Hello. Fix it now. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why it just decides to do that randomly. It's really weird. I don't know. Digital audio converter? I didn't know what the C... Tides. The odor, the speed, the color. That lake over there is... The blue whirling of the lake...
The blue whirling lake of murk and fish reek. I haven't suffered its waves before, but I know that many ships that have. Many of which are now lying at the bottom of that lake.
Fine. As long as we don't join them. What if we just went to take a quick look? And if we feel it's too much for us, we can just go back the way we came from. Right?
Go back to... There is no such thing as going back in the lake! Your decision, Dante?
Let's try following Aldous' plan.
Understood. Crossing the zone's borders to the target lake. You've got to be kidding me. Aldous, you better be right! She's so cute when she's pissed off. As soon as those words left Ishmael's mouth, there was a flash in the sky. Thunder?
It's really starting to pour. We're in the eye of the storm.
But wait, the sky was just clear moments ago. How could this... Waves are already here.
Ah! That was an entertaining display. Whoa! Whoa! What? Why is it 3D? Whoa. Whoa, what? What is this? What? What the fuck? I'm scared. I'm low-key kind of scared. You know, I'm actually really scared of the ocean. The ocean is such a scary thing. I don't like this, actually. Aaron, this seems like a good opportunity to test that function.
Okay, switching to endure mode.
Whoa, what? Huh? That's when reality began to sink in. What had happened to, what happens to, and what will happen to everyone and everything that entered this lake without preparation for what's to come.
Oh, I don't like this. Ooh. What should we do now, Ishmael?
There's this adage that every greenhorn sailor of the Great Lake hears before they first set sail. There is but one thing you can count on if you find yourself in an unfamiliar lake whose waves are alien to you.
Ah! No, sir! No, sir! No, sir! No, sir! I don't like that. I actually don't like that at all. That actually makes me really nervous. I don't like that. You know what? I'll take the 3 days. I'll take it. It's time. Do you guys hear that ominous bell tolling in the distance? Or is that just me? Do you guys hear that ominous bell? What's in those waves? Hopefully water. Water? Right? It's water. Right, guys? Right? Anyone hear that ominous bell tolling? Anyone else hear that? A colossal wave rises to its crest before us. Dog. They're gonna make a Maritime Horrors episode about us. Dog, they're gonna put me in a slop YouTube essay. They're gonna put me in a slop YouTube essay. SIC. Whoa, what is that? There's something there. There's something there. There's a triangle. That's my friend. Your buddy Eric. Oh, you're right, actually. Yeah. Why didn't I realize that? Dude, Eric is my second cousin. I'm on great terms with this guy. Don't even worry about it. I was talking to him at Thanksgiving. He said, when the great waves come, I'll spare you. And I was like, dude, thanks, twin. I know it's been forever since we last talked, but thank you. SIC. Ready your weapons if you want to delay the inevitable. Ah! Eric! Yeah, don't come to the Great Lake tomorrow. Yo, gulp.
It's not your sailing prowess. Your far-seeing eyes of a pathfinder, or the unbreakable bond between you and your mates.
Oh. Wait, that's kind of small. I'm less scared.
Many sailors fail to endure this trial, and instead choose to become sacrifices to the depths of the lake.
You know what? I actually don't need a white whale. I'll actually just go back home and I'll go into business. I'm just gonna get a business to. It's fine, really. It's fine. That's small. Yeah, that's pretty small. Yeah, that's really not that big of a deal. I mean, like, my cousin, like, it's really. You must face the fear and build the future? Huh? Something's climbing onto our ship!
Trust nothing but your own resolve to hold steadfast in the face of terror and in the face of calamity. Is Aldous from Newport? Through the raging lake, may remain indifferent to the will of your meager existence.
That's low-key terrifying. What the fuck? Cool art? Yeah, it is cool art. I need to have my fishing on hat for this. Vomit Froth? Okay, I have to remember how to play this game. Shit. Alright, let me see here. Let's read. Sinking. Target has 5+ sinking, deal 20 damage. So the main goal is to not get hit by the Vomit Froth. Because then you'll deal 20+ sinking damage, and then it's gonna heal. Okay. Water jet, which is gonna... Okay, so then we also need to be really wary of water jet. And then mucus skin. If attacked while shielded, inflict 1 sinking on the attacker. Okay, so if they're shielding... So I can't hit you. It's obby position time. Now, why would you say that? Why? What in the world would... What kind of upbringing could you possibly have to come in my chat and then talk about obvi position? Why would you do that? Are you slow? It's still a chain battle? Right. You can decide attacks here? Wait, what? Are you dead ass? Oh, shit! Oh, shit! You can't decide attacks. It is a chain battle. What am I supposed to do? Wait, what? Okay, wait. Okay. Oh, shit. Maybe I'm the slow... Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's see here. You suffer? Press win rate? I feel like this is a big battle. You eat the fish? Dude, I'm gonna turn his ass into sashimi. We got this. I'm gonna first try this shit. Don't even hashtag worry about it. Win clashes? That's what I'm thinking.
unopposed. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go with that. Alright. Let's win us some clashes. Let's win some fucking clashes, baby. Alright, let's do it. Okay, this isn't as scary as it looks. This isn't as scary as it looks. It just looks scary. It just looks scary. I'm just being rage baited by the game. The game wants to think that it's scary. It's not scary though. I'm sure the difficulty will ramp up. But for right now, this is easy. This is literally like easy. Wait for the big ones to show up? Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming these are just like grunts for right now, and that it's gonna keep getting worse in the other stages. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god, you're... Ooh. Why do you look like that? Your mom should... That you... I don't like that. You ugly as hell, I cannot lie. You kind of look like a child born of fetal alcohol sin. His mom smoked and drank. Alright, sinking. Here we go. On hit, inflict sinking fragility. Okay, well what the fuck is a sinking fragility? Take 1 damage per count from sinking effects. Inflict 3 plus bleed count. Heal by 50% of the damage dealt. Ooh, that's kind of evil. That's kind of a rape skill. That's kind of a rape skill that fucking kills you. On hit. That's just like bleeding and thing. Damage 20%. Okay, so then they have the same one as that one. If target's SP is below 0, do plus damage. Sinking deluge. Deal SP damage. Then remove sinking. Okay. So, don't get hit. Cool. Let's do it. All right. Dominating. $16. What are you, Don? Okay, you're just always going to be at 6. Kind of annoying. And 20. Of course Ishmael's at the very fucking end. Lot to gain aggro and we're fighting mermaids? Bro, these are not fucking mermaids. Don't play. These bitches do not look like Ariel. Don't even play. I'm wondering... Okay, we're gonna have to go ward. Alright. I'm gonna live it. I'm gonna leave it. Classic fish mole. Alright, fish. Come on, Ishi. Don't get hit. Oh, fuck. One of them has 1 sinking applied to them. All the sinking on the enemy at once. Converts the rest into damage. Christ. Will they put in the ice cream, dude? And they should make more ice cream. They should honestly exterminate these things. Oh my god. They should honestly exterminate them from existence. They should just fucking kill them. Okay, here we go. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Check this out. Struggling. Beautiful. Big fan of that one. Good to know. Should I do the power counter or the clash? I mean, she's already, well, no, because it's gonna hit me. Dominating. Supports destroying coastal ecosystems. This is true. We should just exterminate the ecosystem if they're not to my liking. It's probably the best way to go about it, honestly. I wish to open a path. All right, buddy. Oh my god, the 69. Holy guacamole, okay. Alright, go. That thing is dead. I see that. They kind of just look like regular enemies. His ass is getting put in a fucking sushi shop. His ass is getting put in fucking rice. Yeah. Lovely. Okay. We didn't even have to hardly do anything. Good. Okay, so that was less scary than I thought it would be. That was less scary than I thought it would be. Would you want to eat those mermaids? Yeah. Because then I'll feel powerful. Then they'll know to fear me. They'll know that I'm the big fish in this lake. You know? Was that supposed to be difficult? It doesn't really feel like it. They did a really big introduction. I don't know if that was just for hype moments in Aura, or if it was supposed to be like, uh-oh, this is difficult. Back when it first released? I see. Okay. See. Right.
No words come to mind to rightly describe that creature.
The unfathomable entities inhabiting the depths of the lakes are called whales. And those that emerge from them are called mermaids. That's the whale of the poorest hand. I was really hoping to avoid that one.
Is that one of the whales they were talking about at U-Corp? Do mermaids raid ships too? I read about them once as a child, but these don't look anything like how they did in the books.
Wait, how do I do my, like, Ash Ketchum voice? Hi! My name is Ash Ketchum! My name is Sinclair! I don't want to give him, like, a fucking Deku Ash Ketchum voice, but I'm trying to get up in that, like, that range. You know what I mean?
Mermaids. I still remember the horrible bedtime stories my brother used to tell me about them. So, they make perfumes out of these things.
Bertie, isn't this a good time for you to lend us a hand for once?
Really? That's the guy who practically spectated like a bystander when we got slaughtered back at K-Corp. He didn't even blink. Ah, he did wave at us though, but I couldn't wave back because my wrists were getting snapped in half. That's nice, Honglu.
That's nice, Honglu.
Of course I won't sit idly by as Mustafali sinks if it ever comes to that. But now, know that I will take action only under a very particular set of circumstances. Not in which you are all slaughtered. The enemies have crushed the manager's head and are about to tear the hands off that clock.
Are you serious right now? Isn't the game's voice volume quite low, or is that intentional? Yes, it's intentional because I'm voicing it over myself. Because people listen to these streams. It is low on purpose. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're not reading it, nobody is gonna care. People listen to these streams more often than they do actively watch, especially if you're not a Limbus Company fan, which most of my audience is not. So. Alright. I know I can't hit everything perfectly, but I'm still having a fun time reading it. And also, it's in a language I don't understand. If it was in English, it would be different. Oh.
Dante, I can't allow them to take the company's precious assets right before my eyes now, can I?
Whoa. Yowie.
Whoa. Yowie. Whoa. Pause. Can I get some Yowie in here? Pause the fucking waves, bro. Let me get some of that toxic Yowie. I think your Roddy voice is S tier. Thanks. I like my Faust voice the most. I love being Faust. She's so silly.
I'm afraid that you won't see me step in before every single one of you are dead.
Mr. Guide, are you really as good as they say? Maybe the stories about you were just tall tales, you know.
That's a no. That's... no. Do not.
Yeah, that's just not... Two previous victims of Virgilius interjected, albeit in hollow voices, to rebut Radya's rather dangerous remark. She's about to get fucking murked. Goodbye, Radya. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You either take them out, welcome them aboard with open arms, or whatever. I'm leaving it all up to you.
Is it Yowie? If Dante is they, them. I don't know. Yowie crush on Virgil? He should have a Yowie crush. One of the first Yowie fic characters, so. There's so much good Yowie in this game. Damien and Sinclair. Dante and Virgilius. It's peak. It's peak, I fear. Dude. Dongrang and Samjo? My goats? Dongrang and Samjo, my goats. Alright, these can just be 1-rated. This is not scary. Fight those motherfuckers! Fight those motherfuckers! Do it now! The Olympic swimmer Samjo? Yeah. Listen, people don't get my vision. People don't understand my vision. But I think the events of K-Corp and Yisung's Canto could honestly just be fixed if they just kissed. If Dongrang and Samjo just kissed and they stopped fighting and Dongrang kissed Yisung as well, I think the events would be fixed. Who give a gaff? Kiss. It's Company Hiya. Hello. Remember when Samjo became Mountain Dew? Yeah, Baja Blast. That's fucked up. Who would have known that K-Corp is sponsored by Pepsi? Actually, that makes sense. It makes sense when you think about it. Alright, kill these motherfuckers! Kill them now! Kill them, kill them, kill them! Exterminate, exterminate, exterminate! Exterminate! Send their asses back to the primordial soup. All their evolution was for nothing. You are weak. You are weak and uncompared to the iron of my blade. Prove Yisung's ex-wife and everything is fine. It's true. It's true. Listen. Yeah, see? See? Dongrang wanted infinite glaze. See? You get me. You literally understand. You literally get it. Dongrang wanted infinite glaze. Samjo was there to glaze him non-stop. He literally killed himself. He jumped into the Baja Blast willingly because he wanted to believe in his goat. That's the reason he distorted is because his #1 glazer wasn't there anymore. It's fucked up. Literally, Yowie would have fixed it. It fixes everything. Is there 2 of the big ones now? Oh dear. It's okay. You'll be fine. Hashtag don't even worry about it. They got this. They're fine. They can't kill them if they're dead. Magical Girl Dawn is not having a good time right now. She is freaking out. Chill out, woman. Chill. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, she's going crazy. Holy guacamole. I feel like I sort of still don't know how this game works, but I feel like I know just enough about it to where I can, like, sort of fight. I don't know all the, like, intricacies of the combat and everything, but I don't think you have to. If you know, like, the general basics of clashing and stuff, you'll be made to learn. Well, I know, but still. Like, I feel like if you just clash, like, 90% of the time. 90% of the time, if you just clash, it will be fine. Ignored Cromer and chased Damien. Given a key for the key to the basement. They made them for more interested hitter units. I'm aware. I am aware. However, depends what content you're tackling. I would assume so. Oh my god, there's another wave of them? Go, my sinners. I'm still early enough in the story that I think just clashing is decent enough. I haven't had any trouble, like, with the bosses, though. I think the one that I really had the most difficult time with was probably Cromer, honestly. And that's just because I was still learning what the game wanted me to do. Waves 2? Dude, that's my favorite installment of the franchise. Thank God they made a Waves 2. We are literally so back. Oh my god, finally. Finally. Did you guys know that Quentin Tarantino actually directed Waves 2? First major roadblock comes soon. Well, that's what people were saying with Yi Sung's Canto, and then I cleared that pretty easily. I don't think I had to do either of the boss fights multiple times. But I also have endgame units, so it's kind of like, I don't know. To see how far win rate can take you. To be fair, in the original, when I was initially playing the game, even in all of the filler stages, I would still purposefully go out of my way to read everything and, like, chain them myself manually. This one is no joke. I see. Ominous 530. Oh boy. It's looming in the raw numbers and required reading. Well, we'll figure it out. So many hip spots where the struggling. I see, I see. That makes sense, that makes sense. I assume it's probably going to be the same whenever I eventually get to the later cantos and stuff. I assume it'll probably be the same thing. Oh, what the fuck is it doing? Oh, it's gone. Okay. Dude, can't it take its sludge with it? Bro, take your sludge. Just kiss Ishmael, it's not that hard. Probably. I don't think Yuri could save Ishmael, but I do think that if she made love with her boat, I think that would probably fix it. I do think that if her and her boat got married, that might fix the problem. Just have aura? True. Reach! How many left?
None.
Is this the last one?
Pure hatred in that stare, by the way. Pure hatred. There was something off about those mermaids that crawled out of the whale. A feeling not so different from looking at an abnormality or a distortion. Mermaids. Were they human once?
Guess I should have explained better. Not every creature that lives in the depths of the Great Lake are called whales. Whales specifically refer to everything in the Great Lake that can parasitize humans. And whales give birth to mermaids.
Where do the mermaids come from?
They're people devoured by whales that came with the waves. There's no guarantee that we won't meet the same fate. See? Now you know why you could turn the clock all day and fail to bring us back.
I see now. Waves will be unrelenting, unabating. Ishmael, who'd already weathered and braved these endless crashing waves, starting to snap by strand.
Well, good thing she's got a lot of strands. Good thing. I have a mission I cannot fail. And I'll kill everything that stands in my way. Even if I were to stumble, even if every part of me were to fall apart. See it through to the end.
Determined and ferocious. Both good attitudes to have when setting sail on an adventure.
She's truly weathered those waves. Wrong game, buddy. Because our voyage is just getting started. She knows she's in a gacha game. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. What is going on? That's a lot of waves. A lot of waves. Not a big fan of these ones in the distance. Oddly straight borders. Do you think they gerrymander the zones? Do you think the zones get gerrymandered? Fortnite update? Yeah, bro. Where are you dropping? The yellow hole? Are we dropping in yellow hole today? I'm gonna assume this is the one that we're gonna get to. I would assume it's this one. I'm not sure though. This hole, if you will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like the one that's just frozen over that has a giant leviathan in the middle. I'm sure that won't unfreeze. I'm sure nothing bad will happen there. I'm positive. Cruise party. Party? A party? We get to have a party? Oh my gosh. Yay! I love parties. The lake. Whoa, that's a cool CG. I love Ishmael! Wait, I actually kind of love Ishmael. She's kind of my goat. I kind of love her.
When I look into its waters, I see my shimmering reflection. Maybe I'm just as refracted and twisted like my reflection in the water. Doesn't matter which lake we're on. I always look so warped, so unstable.
Ah! Wait, that's kind of...
I happened upon Ishmael's musings around the same time that we were on our way to the elusive Lobotomy Corp branch of the Great Lake. It's been a while since our last disastrous incident. Maybe my distorted reflections were just me.
Oh. Stop! Don't muse to yourself! Don't muse to yourself. I don't like this. Not because you're bad, but because I can't relate to you. I mean, whatever. Oh, I love fish. I love Fishmole. I love you, Ishmael. Maybe I was too harsh on you.
Even from a distance, it was evident that Ishmael was gazing at her own reflection. I rested my wandering feet and decided to watch her. Fucker. I wanted to see what Ishmael was looking at. Together. Hi, Dante! My hands were healing. Bleeding. Salt water swept into my gaping wounds. It hurt so much. Oh, so much that I thought I might faint if I didn't let go. I couldn't. What was I holding on to?
What?
Uh-oh. The fog. The fog is here. The fog is here. The fog is here. The fog is here. The fog has approached. The fog is here right now. The fog is not approaching. The fog is here currently. It is so over. The fog. Yeah. Executive manager, there's a matter that requires your attention. We are approaching our next coordinates. Okay.
I'll go see it too. Ishmael woke from her introspection and straightened herself. She strode toward us. What's up ahead?
The radar's caught something. We have visual on solitary ship. And it looks like we have 3 hours to kill before we're allowed to move on to the next lake. Unless... Whoa. The executive manager would authorize us to weather the waves once more. No, Otis. The losses were worse than I anticipated. And remember what Ishmael said, we were extremely lucky the waves that came for us were a relatively manageable one. Yes, executive manager.
Thanks to Otis, who quickly abandoned the idea, the sinners and I could observe the new vessel with somewhat lighter hearts.
What a relief. That doesn't look like a pirate ship. That's...
Whoa! That is a mini cruise ship over yonder. A veritable party ship. A vessel of partying.
She's so cute. Dude.
It's time for a party. Who's ready to party? I'm sure the party ship has nothing bad on it. Who's ready for a party? Even from this distance, I could see the colorful balloons and the banners decorating the ship.
I love to party! None shall be vexed, no matter how I frolic at a party. Naught will pay mind to how I leap and run and shout in there. What joy, is it not?
Fergie, go easy on the girl, why don't ya? Ah. Oh, but, I'm sure they'll sell local delicacies there too. Liquor. Treats not found anywhere else in the city. Radya and Don Quixote both shot twinkling gazes in my direction, then at Virgilius, then back at me. Virgilius shrugged. Whatever we decided to do here was none of his business. Yes! Party! Party! P-A-R-T-Y! Party! Party! Nobody's ever invited Don Quixote to a party before? Listen, I'm inviting her. Guys, you guys are invited to my party, and if none of you show up, I'll kill myself.
Well, maybe they can tell us something about the nearby Lobotomy Corp branch? Or maybe they know something about the LCCB agents.
Don Quixote was rhythmically swaying her shoulders. Maybe she's trying to imitate the Marlin dance she glimpsed back at the club.
Hey-ho! Allow me to ask thee and thy fine company a few questions!
The faintly blaring music was the only response from the ship.
Bro, they do not give a gaff. Maybe they can't hear us over the music. Boy, music these days. It's just too loud for me. It'll be faster if we just head over there and ask them in person.
Somehow, I don't know, I'm getting weird vibes. Jet. I think the ship might not be as party as it seems.
I guess we can quickly stop by and ask them a few questions.
Dude, it's fine to worry about it. Dude, you're right. Dude, you're right. When has anything bad ever happened in a Project Moon game? Ever. We had 3 hours to kill anyway. Might as well make ourselves useful and collect some intel. Ishmael shot a glance at Virgilius before staring at the floor wordlessly. You'd say it's a reckless idea just to show up to a random vessel we don't know anything about. Like its owner, its history, but... the executive manager insists. Sure. Let's stop by.
Now that was a very Otis thing to say, innit?
It's just the attitude I decided to adopt. Why? A bad feeling even? Possibly.
No, this boat will come in useful.
That's not proper English. That's not proper English. Project Moon, 200 lunacy. I expect it immediately, or else
I am uninstalling.
Will this boat not capsize? Should I pack some life vests or a buoy?
By the time all 13 of us squeezed our way in, the skiff was absolutely packed and precariously swaying. Some sinners' faces darkened with Therefore, that is proper grammar. You're right. My bad.
Don't worry, guys. Even if you all drown, I'll bring you guys right back. All right as rain.
Oh, my baby, Sinclair, Sinclair.
Just kidding. Right then. Drink responsibly, everyone.
In a manner that was extremely out of character, Virgilius waved at us. Does he know something that we don't? No. Of course he doesn't know anything we don't know about, because he's the most honest guy ever. He would tell us everything. Nothing bad would ever happen on a cruise ship. I'm sure people don't sail out to international waters to kill people. That's crazy. Why would you do that? I'm sure it's not a big deal. I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even notice. That's cool. It has... Oh, cool. How come I didn't notice beforehand? Oh, that's so neat. Awesome. What is this? Hello? What are you? What is this? There's a weird dot. Hello. What do you want? I'm getting ominous vibes from this weird shadow dot. Is it gonna come back from over here? Don't worry about it. I might be worrying a little. Where'd it go? Where'd the weird shadow dot go? It's gone. Fish? Oh, okay. If it's just a fish, then I guess it's a big deal. Oh, you guys probably... It's right. That's right. Schizophrenia.
Guys, you're telling me there's a fish in the lake? I still don't see anyone on the deck.
Wait but a moment. I shall make use of mine lungs to howl a bellow so powerful that they have no recourse but to heed us. Hark!
Shut it! You best my eardrums! By the way, is it okay for us to just barge into a yacht party like this? We don't have an invitation or anything like it either.
Puff out your chest, Greg. The more the merrier, right? They'll understand. I couldn't care less about a party. We're here to gather intel. Waste any more time and I'm leaving you behind.
Oh. Yeah, shitty EDM. Yeah. Do the Harlem Shake. Do you think they'll play Soulja Boy on the boat if I ask really nicely?
Wow, this place is really fancy.
Sinclair, I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're on a rich yacht in the middle of international waters. I think you should probably go behind someone that looks like an adult. It's for your own safety. I'm sorry to tell you this, Sinclair, but you need to hide behind someone who looks like an adult. Trust me, it's important. Like 20-ish, I know, but he looks like a child. Food looks untouched. That's crazy. That's crazy. A whip steamboat. Yeah, Don and Sinclair need to hide. Listen, if there's anything that I know about boats on international waters, it is that you should look like an adult on them or bad things are gonna happen to you, dude. Numerous liquor bottles and half-eaten food were strewn about haphazardly all over the place.
It happens that this party must have ended very recently and abruptly.
I spy light shining from the ship's interiors. I shall swiftly, like the wind, and verify its sources.
Don Quixote, running on sheer excitement for a party, scuttled to the cabins. I love you, Don Quixote! She is so whimsical. She is so whimsical. I hope she doesn't go bald.
Well, that's one loudmouth gone. Then,
Heathcliff slammed his fist into the loudspeaker that's been blaring music this entire time. Ow! Heathcliff doesn't like a little EDM. Heathcliff doesn't fuck with Skrillex.
blimey.
Well, that's a relief. But my eardrums are about to burst. I decided to remain silent. Music was pretty loud.
Well, it's off quiet up here now that the music's gone.
Oh,
This reminds me of a similar story my nanny used to tell me. It's an old story, but
Don Quixote returns with a dumbfounded expression on her face. I don't know why, but her just staring at the camera like that is so silly.
There was not.
What? There was not. Food, drinks, both?
There was no one. Yet the lights were left on, with nary a soul to be seen inside.
Ridiculous. It is clear that mere moments ago a large group of people were having a party on the deck. How could there be no one aboard? I don't like the music. It's really intimidating. Is something lurking ever closer? Do you guys see something in the distance of the background, or is that just me? Do you guys see something in the background, or is that just me? You're schizo? Yeah, probably. Does anyone else hear an ominous bell tolling in the distance? Or is that just me? Must be the wind? You're probably right. It was pretty stormy.
For truth! Mayhaps they are busying themselves with a game of hide and seek.
For whom the bell tolls.
can't imagine that the
Is it getting bigger?
Can't imagine that the crowd that left all those liquor bottles behind would be the kind that enjoys playing hide and seek like kids at a party.
Ishmael looks really...
So what? They just vanished into thin air? Like they were... Wait, did the waves already...
Ishmael? It's right behind you, I think. It's right behind me, isn't it?
There is one remaining possibility. Ship's storage space.
Are you saying that the party people left all this uneaten food and liquor behind just a huddle and cramped storage room?
Oh, I remember now. Yeah, the story went just like this. Once, a huge manor sent out invitations for a grand party, but when the guests arrived, they found a manor vacant and engulfed in deathly silence. How about we get the music going again?
Yeah. Turn on that Porter Robinson. Yeah, man.
Let's smash the right ear, lad.
You can just turn it off like a normal person?
If the ship was struck by waves,
We have to get out of here now.
Then, boom, boom, boom! Banging noises coming from behind a closed door slightly ajar. So of course they went in there to investigate and... And there they were! Bodies as stiff as corpses and rigor mortis. arms stretched forward, hopping up and down. Oh, that's... I think I'm gonna go check out the storage space.
Sinclair, wherefore art thy palms so sodden?
It's genetics! Oh, Sinclair, I love you so much. Please don't go bald.
Sinclair hurriedly left the room in search of the ship's storage. I keep starting over my words. Knees weak, arms heavy. Wait, knees weak, palms sweaty. Mom's spaghetti.
Which was the dance that was all the rage back then, apparently.
The art of dancing must truly be an art of great the art of dancing must truly be an art of great profundity.
Well, that was some damp squib, but it was actually gonna go somewhere. I had thought with quite the confidence that this would be a tale of the living dead.
Or what'd you do that for? You scared the kid off.
Where'd he go?
I'll go find Sinclair.
Good at these voices? Yahoo! Thanks. Yahoo! You know, I feel like there's something ominous. Cruise Party 3! Oh my god, it's Cruise Party 3! It's Cruise Party 3! And we have to select members to go into a battle! Jeez, I'm sure this won't go poorly. I'm sure this won't go poorly.
It's pretty dark in here. Who turned out the lights?
Yeah, Sinclair hit the gnarly. The hallway to the storage was significantly narrower than the party deck. I had nothing but faint, occasionally flashing lights to guide me through the dark hallway. I decided to proceed carefully.
Seriously, this place is way creepier than wherever Hong Lu was going with his story. Sinclair? You there?
I wasn't sure where these water droplets were falling from, but they were really getting on my nerves. I don't see anything in here. Not that I could in this dark, even if there were. All I see is a very faint ray of light and... Ah! Sinclair? 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 It's my creature! The creature! Mwah, 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 mwah. Sinclair! Sinclair! Oh, you didn't get raped and murdered! Yay! Yay! Sinclair! Yay! Yay!
Sinclair?
And Sinclair. It seemed to me that he'd been standing here for a good while. Exactly how long? I wasn't sure. Sinclair! Dude, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Sinclair stood there, still like death. He looked up.
What are you looking at?
Now that I'm here, I noticed that there was something funny about the ray of light. Oh, why are they in dots? I assumed that the light I saw was from a lamp or something, but no. It was just there, surrounding the general area where Sinclair stood. There was no light source, though the light's shining in from the outside, maybe. I don't like this music. It makes me really anxious. No, that doesn't make sense either. We're deep in the ship's storage, a big metal box with no opening for even a single strand of natural light. Besides, it's nighttime. This is getting more and more bizarre by the second. Where is this light coming from?
Sinclair, we gotta get out of here. Sinclair, we gotta get out of here.
Run now! Come on! Fear of the unknown intensifies. Fear of the unknown intensifies. What I saw defied every bit of common sense I had accumulated over the journey, and I had to get Sinclair out of there. I touched his limp wrist. Come on, wake up! That seemed to have done the trick. Sinclair suddenly snapped back to reality. Snap back to...
And began screaming. He bolted out of the room.
think there's something in the distance. There might be an... Dude, the ominous bell tolling in the distance is getting louder. It's getting louder. There's nothing there? Yeah. Yeah. Just the clouds. Ah!
Huh? A lad's lost the plot. What in the bloody?
Yeah, man! Tentacle monster? Ooh. God, I really hope an ominous tentacle monster doesn't come out of that dark fog and do something to Sinclair. God, that would suck. God, that would really suck. If an ominous tentacle monster came out of the fog and did something to Sinclair, dude, that would suck. That would be really awful. I would definitely not want to watch that just because of how awful that would be. That would be so awful. My bad. Dude, the wind in here is really loud today. My bad. There was a person floating in the air. On the air floating. Someone was up there just suspended in the air.
Okay, now I'm actually creeped out. That can't be a person. And that was... What, you think we have enough time for a lecture? Prepare for battle!
Yo, so does nobody see this? Dude, does nobody see the thing? I'm pointing at the... I'm like soy jacking at my screen right now. There is something in the distance and it has an eye. What is this? You can see it! What is that? What is it? What is it? I want to know. What is that? Whatever, dude. Ew. Go. Get them. Get them. Like, see out there? You know what? Yeah, maybe the endless expanse of sea is making me go a little cuckoo. My bad, guys. My bad. Who's never seen the sea? I actually have not seen the sea until last year. Last year, when I was in Japan, that was my first time seeing the ocean for realsies up close. And then... yeah. Midwestern till I die, baby. Landlocked country till I die. Umida. They're fighting. They're fighting. The girls are fighting. Sorry, I totally just like lost anything. Whoa, 226 days. Oh my goodness gracious. I totally lost any sense of anything that I was talking about. Like literally, I am brain dead, I think. I am really stupid. I am insanely and stupendously retarded. Anybody else insanely and stupendously fucking retarded? Or is it just me? Because low-key, half of the time, I just be saying shit. I don't even think about shit before I say it, honestly. I low-key just be saying shit. Just to say shit. I really want, like, a drink or something, but I only have meal replacement shakes and Monster Energy in my fridge. My brain dead goat, thank you.
Thank you. I am missing a significant amount of brain matter. Is that a whale in the background music? No, it was background music. Why would there be a whale in it? Hi, Sinclair. Oh, he's so cute. Hi, Sinclair. Hi, Sinclair. He's so cute. Cruise Party 4? Thank God. I'm so happy. Yay, Cruise Party 4. All right. There's whale sounds in the BGM. I only have one earbud in because I won't control my volume otherwise. Hold on. Like my voice volume. Oh, I hear it. It's like, oh. 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 I'm so retarded. Oh my god. Bunny Girl Rabbit gives you whale ASMR for the entirety of the chained battle. For the entirety of Cruise Ship 5. You get whale noises. Oh. Oh. What'd you say about that whale's mom? I said she may look like she may be a killer whale, but her ass looks like a fucking humpback whale. Her ass looks like a humpback. Boom. Boom. Hi, my name is Dongrang, and the fault lies with you, Yisong. Hi. If your name is Dongrang, can you riddle me this? Riddle me this. You should have just kissed Samjo and Yisung, and then the Kanto would have been over and your ass wouldn't have distorted. It's that simple. What the fuck is going on? What the hell did they do to him? Ishmael? Why'd you turn into a snake? Wait, you're a, what the fuck are you? Why are you a centipede? Alright, whatever. Why are you a centipede? You know what? The scariest thing I think that's ever happened is one time you didn't read. Are they supposed to be important? It's Cruise Ship 5. 45 SP makes you corrode? Well, yeah, I would assume so. I just haven't seen her corrode before. She'll be fine. She'll get over it. Don't worry. She'll be fine. Hashtag no big deal. She'll be fine. I just didn't expect her to turn into a centipede. I hate centipedes. Alright, what are we doing? Yo, what the fuck are we doing? Yo, Loki, what are we doing? Yo, Loki, what are we doing? Can you stop? What are we doing? Stop, 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 stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop, 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 stop. So, like, what was that for? Just for the fun of it all? Just cuz? Just cuz you felt like it? Just cuz she felt like it. Corrosion this early? Well, yeah, it's cuz I was win rating. I don't care. I don't car. Corrosion can target teammates? Yeah, I know. So they were mermaids.
Yeah. Whoever sailed on the ship, they were probably too distracted by the party to realize they broke a law of the lake. So
they ended up getting devoured by a whale.
Oh, they all got devoured? That's awkward.
This deserted ship? It's the aftermath.
even if we stick to every single law of the lake, depending on the type of its waves, getting too close to a ship that broke the law could get us swept up in the aftermath.
Their single lapse of judgment led to this chilling catastrophe. I remembered Ishmael looking into the lake, muttering to herself. I also remembered the rough, biting words she threw at us. This was the reality of the Great Lake that Ishmael survived before joining us. A
place where even the smallest mistake could mean total annihilation. A place where one must struggle endlessly to survive the terrible unknown.
This was the kind of path Ishmael sailed before joining us.
If only I'd known. Maybe I could have been more understanding of her. I keep going back to my quarrel with Ishmael back at the boatworks. Can't stop thinking about it.
We have dispatched the mermaids that descended onto the deck, but lingering any longer may draw the rest of them to us. This party is over. Let's return to our ship.
Can we take some alcohol? Please! They're not gonna finish anyway, so can we please have alcohol? Please, 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 please. Can we please have alcohol? I've been so good, please. They're not gonna finish it. That bottle of Jack Daniels is calling my name, please.
We left the cruise ship as fast as we could.
After an indeterminate amount of time,
We didn't find anything. Made the wrong call. Shouldn't have made such a rash decision.
it's okay. At least we're still alive.
That was that.
Ishmael didn't say any more.
It is fortunate, however, that we procured ourselves some ration for the journey ahead. Hey, the radar caught something. It's large.
I didn't know it could get picked up on radar. Sorry.
That is very close to the center of the coordinates.
Then that dot on the radar has to be Botany Court branch of District 21.
I'm going out for some air. Ishmael slowly returned to the spot by the ship's railings where she stood muttering. For a moment, I wondered if I should follow her like I did earlier, but maybe she wanted some time to think about things. I decided to leave her be. Get your shit together. What are your feelings from then? I have a mission I must see through to the end. My one and only mission. Sharpen my harpoon for that singular moment. Have to be colder. Harsher. Mission that I can't fail. Anything even dares to stand in my way,
So I'm assuming Ishmael's whole... Okay, I haven't actually read Moby Dick, but I'm assuming that Ishmael's whole thing is a revenge mission. I'm assuming that her white whale killed everyone on her crew, and she is just gonna go fucking kill all of them. I'm assuming that's the big whoop going on. She's gonna kill that bastard. Yeah? Okay. The Calamity. That tracks? Does it? I wouldn't know, honestly. You can say that. Alright. The Calamity sounds kind of ominous. What an ominous thing to name a stage.
It's green.
Moby Dick is not a metaphor?
Ah, there it is. Our destination, the Lobotomy Court branch of U-Corp. You think they're still there? The survivors pilot mentioned? Unless aught has transpired since then, we'll still have time aplenty.
Gross. Ew.
As Sinclair and Yisung shared their thoughts, the large structure loomed ever closer, out of the mist and out of our line of sight.
That is... Dog. They turned Lobotomy Corp into an oil rig? Ah, hell no. Get my ass out of here.
Ugh. Creepy. Every sinner, save for Ryoshu, froze.
That's the Lobotomy Court branch?
We are as close as it is physically possible to be to the center of the area delineated by the coordinates. The structure's size and appearance match the intel we received as well. The sign was enough to shut everyone up. The hope that there may be any survivors in this structure was far too optimistic a notion for what had appeared before us. I observed the
Lobotomy Corp logo between the white materials.
So that's... really...
Wait, is it not usually white?
What does it usually look like? I thought it just looked like that normally. Does it not normally look like that? Only the smeared logo of the Lobotomy Corp branch glistened amidst mounds of pallid, blasphemous white. Blasphemous? Why is that a word used? This was the undeniable reality we found ourselves in. Someone finished No Nut November on the boat? Bro, my bad.
What the hell happened here? Pilot said that the last thing that the Twin Hook pirates said before leaving this place was, "The calamity is coming," wasn't it?
Dog, we're about to walk into the Song of Saya.
Sight summons my mind memories from earlier days of this company. The manner in which organic tissues are plastered over the walls is quite reminiscent of that experience.
Ugh, I'm back at the D Corp branch, right? Gosh, I hope there's no poison gas trap or anything like that in here.
The D-Corp. There was a traitor in our midst. Thus it would be false equivalency to use that experience to gauge the intensity of this mission.
Wanna eat the wall meat? Yeah. Generally.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be much better here, if not worse. Then, Pilot's team is already... We should consider them lucky if they haven't been turned into mermaids. Calamity was... The calamity that Pilot mentioned didn't destroy the Lobotomy Corp branch. Transformed this place into something uncanny. Something so grotesque that total obliteration would have been preferable to whatever happened here. Well, destruction isn't the only kind of calamity in this world. The Great Lake is home to the 5 calamities. Well, 4 now, I suppose. Whatever do you mean? I meant that. You'll find out soon enough.
It won't matter how careful you are. At the Great Lake, the calamities will always find you. The laws of the Great Lake don't apply to them, making it impossible to predict their pattern.
And now's the time to row your way into the ruins the calamity left behind. Take the skiff to the Lobotomy Corp branch. It's on the lake adjacent to this one. I'll be keeping my distance and watching from this lake, just in case of an emergency.
Isn't that exactly why you should be coming with us?
Who knows what Godbud's thinking, eh?
For a quick tinkering from Faust, the skiff tied to the side of Mephistopheles began its slow descent. Woohoo! The same skiff we used to get to the cruise ship.
We're getting a lot of use out of this boat.
I still don't trust this dinghy. It's too small.
The small engine on the skiff revved gently, and our short, sputtering journey to the Lobotomy Corp branch began.
Are lakes usually this foggy? The lake earlier was pretty misty, too.
We must remain vigilant. Fogged up horizons are climate quite ripe for an ambush. Forsooth, 'tis the #1 rule of adventuring tales.
What a peculiar thing.
There was a growing sense of There was a growing sense of trepidation among the sinners as we climbed the pale membrane enveloped stairs leading up the Lobotomy Corp branch.
Hey, Dante. Sense it? Can you sense it? The golden bough.
Not yet.
You sure about that?
Radia was visibly disappointed. Maybe she was half hoping that I'd tell her that the golden bough wasn't here, so we should turn around and head right back to Mephistopheles.
I know I'm the worrywart of the team whenever we gotta check out places like this, but I have a real bad feeling about this, guys.
The closer we got to the entrance, the more reluctant the Sinner's Gates became. As though they were growing increasingly wary that some unseen enemy could ambush them at any second.
What's the holdup? Aren't you coming?
Don't you feel it? This dread, I thought it would affect you most. You're the one who spent years on the lake after all.
So? Then what's stopping you?
It's...
Wait by the entrance if you're not going.
what you expect, mate? Giving up sense and... What do you expect, mate? Giving up sense I've given up talking sense into her a while ago. Thought she'd gotten a bit more cooperative as of late. Guess I was wrong.
Well, we do have to go. Fishbowl appeared to be the only sinner uninterested in the Golden Bough. The Golden Bough, the unfathomable, bone-chilling horrors of the lake. I was starting to believe that she considered all of that nothing but obstacles between her and her mission.
Ooh. Not a big fan of this music, actually. You know what? Actually, Hold the blink. I need a blink. I'm cold. I just ripped out my fucking ball. Oh, blue chain. My AC unit is really loud, so I have to turn it off. Well, my AC/heating unit is really loud, so I have to turn it off whenever I'm streaming. So, pardon me for getting a blankie. Required. It's required. I'm bundled up right now. I can't lie to you. I'm so sufficiently bundled. What's on those walls? I saw Sinclair and I got it. Predictable joke about male semen. Predictable joke about male semen here. Ha ha ha. Now laugh. It's funny because it's sexual. It's funny because haha, sex. Turning off your power strip will help? No! Didn't I do that mid Hell's Chicken stream? Didn't I do that mid Hell's Chicken? Did a dude melted into the wall on the right? No. No. Don't even worry about it. That's AI. It's fake. It's propaganda put there by Big Lake to make you scared. I love Project Moon game. Started with Library of Rowena. Hello. I'm playing Limbus Company for the first time ever. It's my first Project Moon game. I love Faust. I want to bury my face in her tits and motorboat them. What may be this pale mucus membrane covering the entirety of the structure? Some kind of mold, maybe? IF. To identify it as fungi would require it to exhibit characters unlike the ones we can observe here. I agree. They don't appear to be fungi. In fact, they appear to be made of an organic living flesh tissue. See the blood vessels here? They've grown into random shapes without purpose or intent. We can't hear the game? What? You can't hear the game? Why can't you hear the game? The hell? That's weird. What the fuck? Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry about that. I think it showed my VTube studio for a second. Sorry about that. I don't know why it did that. That was a bit weird. I don't know, you tell me. I don't know! I'm sorry! Go Menisai! Go Men!
What do you mean? Art reliant on the chaos of existence cannot create patterns such as these. Look at the big picture, you fool. Gazing upon the big picture, I see a pointless disputation that does not but wastes our vigor.
Dreamkey, we're so back. Thanks, Rabbit. You're welcome. I hope you become the best live streamer ever.
You do not intend to stall, no? See thither. See thither.
I don't know what that word is. They be using big words and shit, low-key. They use really big words in this game.
Ishmael already walks at a fair distance away from us.
Ah! Yahoo! The Whaler. Insufficient NK Fallon. Fuck my stupid manager life. Sorry, we have to pause our journey. Not actually, but you get the point. Alright, Fox. You're looking like King Vaughn. True. Don Quixote had stopped dead in her tracks. She was looking blankly at a section of the wall.
See anything interesting, kiddo?
Here. In the wall.
Huh?
There is a person in this wall.
Maybe it's a sculpture.
If there is anyone capable of sculpting something so true to life as this, I'll drop everything and plead the artist to take me in as their student. No. Are they the people Pilot was looking for?
Hark! Heed mine words! Why the heck would you talk to it? Behold! This man is alive!
Oh, this is the worst. This is the absolute worst. Oh god, I'm getting queasy.
Hark! Mine friends! This man is alive! We must free him from this bond post-haste!
Even if we wanted to, looks like it's a bit late for him. Total disassembly is the only way I see it ever getting out of there. Well, by now we should be getting used to all these failures. The body is firmly lodged in the walls. No ordinary human strength could separate this body from it. With superhuman strength, you risk tearing the body to several parts.
Yea, this is an evil that cannot go unanswered.
Hold on, I'm adjusting my position so like...
Impressive. There's no sign of anyone forcing it into the walls. This is quite a natural exhibition. As though this was how it was conceived from the very beginning. I thought it would be different this time. We made a promise. We gave our word.
Unlike the other sinners, Ishmael didn't even spare a glance to those that were trapped within the walls.
Manager, staring at them won't magically summon the golden boughs to your palms. Say something so we can get a move on.
I guess there's nothing we can do for them. Still.
And I've said repeatedly that I don't want to waste time.
We don't have to worry about the laws of the lake here, so why don't we make this a more leisurely...
Sure, look around all you want, but you won't find any survivors here. A testament to Kent's I claim is right here! Those things aren't really alive. They're only pretending to be. Yet, I recognize the ruin left behind by the thing. The thing that leaves nothing unchanged in its wake. It could swallow the world in the blink of an eye, but it also spews it back out just as quickly. And what it spews out never comes back right. Isn't it funny? If it's gonna spew it out anyway, what's the point of devouring it in the first place? I don't understand. Why does it try to devour everything that it comes across?
Are you talking about the same whale you mentioned before?
In no tales of adventure have I heard one mention of such a terrifying whale. Is it truly a whale? And why didn't you listen when I told all of you that we weren't ready? If you did, at least we could have been in the right space for the lake. But no.
You're saying that the whale you met devoured this building.
Yes,
How can you be sure of that?
because... This pale ruin is what that whale leaves behind. Everything turns pallid, like this building.
Oh dear.
I have visual on a suspicious individual. Oh, maybe it's an abnormality. We're in a lobotomy court branch after all.
Yeah, let's just say that's what it was and chop it down. Wait a minute! That might be a survivor!
Well, didn't you say that there wouldn't be any survivors left here? Which is it?
I did, and that's why it's so incredible.
Hey! Ishmael, you shouldn't get so close to...
Ishmael strides towards the figure.
Maybe she's being mind-controlled by an abnormality?
No such signs have been detected. There's nothing out of the ordinary in her eyes.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Damn, that whale spit you out and you still have that ugly ass hairstyle? You should just end it all, buddy.
You're only here to suffer, dude.
The closer Ishmael gets, the more of the figure's body is taken over by the pallid, off-white membrane. The voice grows increasingly incoherent. Yeah, that's what he fucking deserves for having that ugly ass fucking side sweep. Fucking emo bang. Leave that shit. Highlight is so far back, nor his card, he caught his ass. See, you get me. You get me. You get me. Impossible.
Just now, was talking like a human.
Ishmael.
You saw it too! Just now, it...
Ishmael, you get away. You have to get away from it.
No. This can't be real. If what I've known my whole life about this place is about the Great Lake.
She is experiencing heightened emotions.
Damn it, Ishmael! I could have asked one of the sinners to stop her, but before I even realized what I was doing, I was running towards Ishmael. I think it was guilt that pushed me to act. Guilt that I may have played a part in driving Ishmael to this point. Dante, you mustn't...
Oh.
But guilt can sometimes help. The figure's face shifted again when I approached Ishmael. The white membrane covering their face begins to withdraw, as though an unseen force is peeling it off the skin. Mouth didn't come back. But the eyes that looked at us were unmistakably human-shaped. They were blinking, with effort.
Membrane is gone. Yes. You approached it, this damn white membrane. It faded. It appears that the golden bow is counteracting its effects.
No, I was about to say, I wondered if it was Dante's clock. I wonder if his time rewind ability somehow, but I guess it's the golden bow. I don't know. Faust approached us.
Dante, it appears that the shard of the golden bow lodged in your clock is counteracting the infection of this palladification effect to a degree.
Oh, okay, so I was right.
The figure, whose mouth was still wrapped under a pallid membrane, blinks wearily, as though they could understand what we were saying. Owner, acting? Wait, so with a golden bow, a mermaid can... a mermaid can turn back into a human? Is that what you're saying? Did I get that right? Ghost? Well, that theory has not been properly cross-examined. Just tell me if it's possible. Though it was curt, I've never heard such intense desperation in her voice before. Yes. Wait, that. Yes. Although it may be limited to mermaids of the whale that presumably devoured the structure. Manager? Dante. Just what are you? Realizing that there was something that I could have done. The memories of that day. A nightmare I tried so hard to lock away. Coming right back before my eyes. I can see them. Vomited from that whale. Sinking, floating in the briny sea. All of them.
I kind of love Ishmael. I kind of love her.
Ishmael looked at me with a vacant expression. You hear it too, don't you? You hear how the waves roared that day.
Ishmael was right. Emotions of the past began flooding, roaring before me. She stands alone in a sea of tall, rolling waves. I nodded carefully.
Once, I was a seafarer, a fixer, a sailor. I was something in that awkward middle ground, which we called whalers. You understand? No. Do you see them? Do you see the looks on the faces of those who dared to wager everything? Those who had nothing left to wager. Whaling ships carry people like them across the waves.
So, you've seen it yourself. The whale that devoured this place.
The whales we've met so far transform those they devour into something completely different. Into something utterly unrecognizable from who they were before, by rearranging and replacing their whole body. That whale is different. Those devoured by the pallid whale aren't transformed. They're still themselves, wrapped in a pale membrane. I guess it's a stretch to say that they're still themselves. Sometimes, we'd steal our ship towards the outskirts. There, we'd see those ships. Those false ships. Ships that have turned completely pallid. It's an old wisdom among whalers that those ships must be avoided at all costs, even if it meant going all the way around the lake they're in. The sailors consumed by that whale retain everything. Their habits, their skills. Except they wander the lake only to attack everything they come across. Captain of the Perequod, our ship, she had a mission. Hunt that pallid whale with her own two hands. The entire time we sailed on the Perequod, she sermonized our ears off about what a worthy, honorable mission it was to hunt that whale. It was annoying, and we knew that she wasn't exactly all there, but no. Maybe she just knew how to sink the rest of us to the depths of her insanity. Her mission soon became our very own. To hunt that pallid whale became our salvation. Her destiny. Captain drove everyone on that ship mad.
Perequod? I don't know how to fucking say it. Whoa! The white whale! Is that it? Oh my lord, it's so big. It's so big. Oh my lord. That's kind of terrifying. The big whale. It's the fishy! Fishy! Pequod. Pequod, no R in it? Oh, my bad. My bad.
When the time came to finally face that whale from which we all from which all hatred, all evils of the world spout, were promptly crushed, devoured, reduced to a scattered pile of driftwood. I came to, floating in the vast coldness of the sea, holding on to my dear life, to a piece of driftwood. There was nothing left. Nothing. And when I realized what I was holding on to wasn't a piece of driftwood, but the... That's why I can never forgive her. At a certain point, this stopped being a conversation. Ishmael's words grew increasingly aimless, like a vortex of the sea, endlessly whirling in place. Now, it was clear what Ishmael's mission was. Where the tip of her razor-sharp harpoon aimed. It was aimed at the captain that drove them all to damnation. An overwhelming tide of hatred and obsession burned fiercely in her direction.
Oh, so she's not mad at the whale itself. She's mad at the captain. Girl, why the fuck were you on the ship to begin with? I was also expecting the whale to kind of look like Cthulhu. I was also expecting it to look like Cthulhu, honestly. Oh my goodness. This might have to be the last chapter for today, honestly, and then I might play it. I'm kind of considering playing it tomorrow. I'm sort of considering playing it tomorrow, because I kind of want to finish this. But also I can feel my voice sort of starting to give out. In the book, Ishmael joined the crew for the money and bitches, not realizing he was hopping on the Trauma Express. I see. Questions and realizations are kind of funny. I need to see the 5:30. I see. I might play LIMBUS Company. I cannot lie to you. Whale of sort is some kraken. Oh, I see. I see. The break would be wise. Yeah, because my voice is starting to give out a little bit, so I think having this one be our last one will probably be the best. So. Because I can kind of feel it in the back of my throat a little bit. Let your voice rest. But I love voicing Ishmael. She's so fun.
Going to kill her with my own 2 hands.
There was no room for reason or rationality to convince her otherwise. I suppose bringing up that I saw from Ishmael's obsession, a glimpse of her old captain, won't do anything to help right now.
Ishmael? Ishmael, we don't even know if that captain is still alive.
I was desperately hanging on to my best mate's coffin. The coffin of someone who'd I'd shared everything. It's when I, through the tempest, saw the captain. I saw that fucker standing alone, facing down that whale as it devoured her ship. Laughing mad. Her fiercely loyal crew were floating on the surface of the outskirts sea, powerless to do anything but wait until they too were devoured. But none of that fucking mattered to her. That bastard is alive! She has to be alive still! She has to be! So, I have to find her. Have to. Before we kill the captain!
Ishmael! I wanted to ask her which we she was referring to, but I was starting to think that nothing I say would improve anything if it didn't outright bring everything crashing down. That was when an imperceptibly light breeze broke through the silence. A solitary butterfly.
What the fuck is this thing? Hello? What are you? Little guy? What are you doing here? Did you guys know that butterflies are omens of death? In many cultures, butterflies are omens of death. Did you guys know that?
It moved with grace, tinged with fragility, as though it did not fear the weight of this heavy silence. It took a moment to gently flutter onto a puddle. That is a butterfly.
You don't think any ordinary butterfly would wander into a place like this?
We have an abno about that? Oh, you do? I was not aware.
After a quick respite, the butterfly fluttered its wings and took off once again.
It's like the butterfly is asking us to follow.
Is it an abnormality? Finally. One when they show that ugly mugs.
Might be a trap, but we're lost. It's the only thing with any sense of direction we have at the moment. I am in agreement. I am also quite intrigued by the butterfly.
Funeral of dead butterflies? Huh. That's an interesting thing. The guy who nobody fucking invited. The guy that nobody fucking invited to the conversation.
What do you think they are saying? I have been lending them my ear, yet none has... I have been lending them my ear, yet none has yet to reach me.
They are speaking in a certain pattern, though I am unable to decipher it. It is a code of sorts. A mix of sound frequencies and encryption patterns.
Don Quixote was at the far back end of the line, looking back at the figure.
I suppose. Is it true that without Manager Esquire, there could be no resolution to thy predicament?
When I walked away, the pallid membrane grew over the face again, burying it, and it began to shamble. Is it as Ishmael said? Will they now roam the Great Lake, attacking everyone and everything they come across? Not only their physical senses, but also their sense of self, rotten deep under the pallid membrane.
Canto 5 might be my favorite Canto so far. I can't lie to you. Oh shit, we're fighting them. I can't lie to you. I cannot lie to you, chat. Canto 5 might be my favorite so far. Canto 6 and Can will top it, trust? Really? I love Canto 5. This one has been so good. This one has been so good. Canto 6 lives on hype moments and aura. Who is Canto 6 again? Who is Canto 6? Isn't it Heathcliff, I want to say? Heathcliff? Okay. Then Canto 6 will be your favorite, and then Canto 7? That's hard. It always gets trumped? Huh. I just really like the writing of this one so far. Like, this one is definitely my favorite so far. 6 is cinema, but this one has been cinema so far too. This one's been really good. This one has been like super ultra mega good. I really love Ishmael's character in this one. Like, this one is kind of making me adore Ishmael. Oh my god, my sanity is being drained. Okay, whatever. Go Don Quixote. You're fine. She'll be fine. She's in a mood. She's in a funk. Whatever. She's in a funk. No big deal. Yeah, they're fine. They're all good. No worries. They're just in a funk. I don't know. I just really like Ishmael's character in this. I like that she's so hell-bent on revenge. I like that she's so furious and angry. Because I feel like she's been really normal so far. But she is just so angry, which is kind of awesome. I really respect that unrelenting anger that is just inside of her. I think that's so cool. And I think her character design makes a lot more sense now, because I was kind of like, why is her hair so big and long? Dude, her hair is fire because she's so angry. Even with recency bias in Canto 8, Canto 6 is still my favorite. That's how good it is. Ooh. Yeah. 5 is still my favorite. Ishi's one of my favorite sinners, and I like Lovecraftian horror. See, I also love Lovecraftian horror. This is really cool. This is such an awesome concept. I love that idea. Oh, hello. Hi, Ishmael. You doing okay, girl? She might not be okay, actually. She might be kind of upset. She might be kind of cold and upset. Don't tell Ishmael about the Titanic. I think she'll get kind of mad. Alright. Chat, I think I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, you know what? We have enough for a 10 pull. Why don't I do a nice little 10 pull just to... No, I don't! Fuck! How do I get more lunacy? Fuck. Frick. Wait. Wait, I have something in my box. Dude! Hold on! Fuck! Fuck! How do I get more lunacy? Fuck! Oh my god. Watch uptie stories? Do I even have any to watch? We need sheep? Hold on. Let me figure... How do I, I don't think I have anybody to uptie, though. Uptie 3 someone? Shit, I don't know if I have enough thread to do that. I could uptie Radia. I genuinely wanted to use her. Shit! Let's do it! Come here, girl. Hey, that works. That works. Hell yeah. I forgot that I had her. I'm just gonna skip the story for this, by the way. I'm just gonna skip the story for this, by the way. I already have Magical Girl Radia, so I don't need to use her Heisho pack form. I already have... I have so many good Radia units, and I have so many good Don Quixote units. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. Magical Girl Dawn. And the manager of La Mancha Land. I don't know what La Mancha Land is, but I'm sure she does a good job at managing it. I'm sure she does a good job at managing it. You should use Heisho. I probably should, because all the rest of my team is Heisho, right? Like at all? Oh, okay. But for now, it's fine to ignore the she Rodion. Okay. Manager Dawn give extra dialogue in Canto 7. Really? I should probably level her up then at some point. I haven't touched her because I just have Magical Girl Don Quixote. Because I have her ego. And her all the way uptied and maxed out and everything. And I have her thread spinned at 3 because I'm evil. Because I love Magical. This is the reason I started the game. Because I liked her design in Magical Girl. I thought she was super cute. Temple time? Indeed. Chat, I'm thinking it's time. Let's do it. Let's go it. Let's do it. We're gonna get something good. I can feel it. They're gonna reward me. No, they're not. Never mind. They hate me and want me to fucking die. Die, whatever. Sigh, whatever. It's okay. Whatever. Sigh. Captain Ishmael has special lines for the final boss. Wild Hunt Keithcliff has a line for all bosses and so on. Oh, really? That's kind of baller. Knife to Spare Rodion is stupid good. That's what I heard too. I don't have any egos for her though. I wish I had better Sinclair IDs. I wish I had better Sinclair. Because I like Sinclair. Look at him, he's so sick. Can shard Captain Ishmael? You can? Where's that at? Is that in... I guess it's in Bon Voyage, huh? This one. She's kind of sexy. Hello, Ishmael. I like how evil and fucked up she looks. Is this because she's supposed to be, the captain of the ship, right? She has been overcrept. Twin Oak Pirate's first mate. Damn, he's hitting that smoke. Evil and intimidating Ishmael? Wait, is he supposed to be Smeed? Or is he supposed to be, the actual... I don't know. Yeah, that's kind of funny that he is supposed to be Smeed. That's a girl. Gregor's a girl. He's a girl. You're a girl, Gregor. You're a girl. And then we have the middle little sister. She's very cute. She's really cute. I don't know what her deal is. I know that the middle is like a gang, but I don't really know anything else about them. I like that her tits are in my face, though. Sinclair has a girly ID too, but his wears a skirt. Well, that's because they know that he needs to wear a skirt. What is this? Oh my god, he really is a bride. What are you doing? He is a girl. Holy shit. He really can get pregnant. Oh my goodness. Alright, chat. I think that's just about gonna do it for me today. Thank you guys for watching Limbus Company! Thank you guys for watching Limbus Company! I'm excited. I might continue this tomorrow. I gotta think about it. If I do, it would be a later night stream. It would be like 7 p.m. or something, because I kind of have some stuff going on that I have to take care of, so apologies. But I am excited. Shill the song? I don't want to shill my song. My cover that I worked so hard on because I'm emo and stuff now. No. Okay. Blue Gaming 69. Bye-bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you could leave a like on the video, that would really help with all the algorithm shit. Leave a comment below. Have you ever been on a cruise ship before? I haven't. My family is poor. My family is really poor. I haven't been on a cruise ship before. Anyways, chat, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. All right. See y'all later. Bye. Bye. Okay, wait. Wait a moment. Chinese proverb of the daytime. You know what it is, guys. You know what time it is. Chinese proverb of the day. Chinese proverb of the day, baby. What do we got? The first to arrive, the first to succeed. You heard it here, folks. The first to arrive is the first to succeed. Anyways, chat, I'll see you all tomorrow for more stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's about it.